I don't mind today, Andrea. That is so great. Look at this cute outfit. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. I went from that fabulous Iman dress that I can't live without to this, which I adore. So Democracy, this, such a great brand. I know you've seen it in a lot of fine department stores. We are so excited. We launched this brand in February. You know, this is one of those brands that was founded on this principle of curve equality. They acknowledge that all shapes are different, but we're all still created equal. And they've designed so many pieces, especially their jeans, that really maximize our shape. They fuse together style and comfort and technology. There's something called Absolution in the details of the jean that we'll talk about in just a little while, but oh boy, am I excited to share this hour with you. I've been wearing Democracy for quite a while, and just about a couple months ago, I don't know if you've seen the promo that runs here on hsn.com. I wear this jumpsuit in that promo for my Saturday morning show with Alice. And everybody, since the day I put it on, that was the first day we had a piece of Democracy fashions in this building. And it's just been like, the head of our style department called me and said, that green jumpsuit, what size did you wear? And I said, oh, small. So anyway, she picked it up, and I tell you what, it is just the best. It's stretchy, it's a twill fabrication. It's perfect, and they're here at a featured price. So this jumpsuit is only $88. It's fully buttoned up the front. It's got a little zipper here, nice deep pockets, and it's got a beautiful stretch. I love the belt, I love the pop of the collar, the elbow length sleeve. So we have two colors. We've got this in the olive, I think we're calling it olive, duffel green, excuse me, duffel green or black. We have all sizes, extra small through the 3X. I know this sold out instantly when we launched this brand back in February. So it is back in stock by popular demand. The item is 724167. I think we might have less than 1,000 of these to go around. So we brought in more because the response to this piece was so big. We can't wait for you to give us your feedback. But we're gonna go ahead and get this hour started. We're gonna join Karen. Karen, let's see, Latieri. She is the actual president and the founder of this brand, and what a gal she is. She knows that, you know, sometimes life gets away on us. We get busy with raising children, we get busy with our careers, and we kind of forget about how much fun fashion used to be in the day. And you too, Karen. We all chose to wear the same thing today.
I know, I love it. I was so excited when the black came in because I'm a girl that loves black.
Well, you look fantastic, and I'm so excited to meet you, even though I haven't met you in person yet. Delighted to have Democracy here. Tell us a little bit about, you know, how it evolved. What brought you to decide to start a whole fashion line?
Well, I was designing clothes meant for younger junior customers, my daughter's age at the time, and I realized that everything that I was creating wasn't fit for my post-baby body. And so Democracy was really born as an opportunity to serve and support myself and my friends, and to find a way for us to feel confident and comfortable wearing and trying new fashion. And it all begins, you know, anchored with a great fitting bottom. But we've taken that skill set and we've incorporated into lots of other categories like this jumpsuit. And what's so great about the jumpsuit is it's really challenging. You know, we say that women's shapes come in all different sizes. Well, the length of a woman from her shoulder to her torso ranges. So to find something that can fit all women, regardless of your height and whether you have a shorter torso or a longer torso, is really challenging. And what's special about this jumpsuit is it has very stretchy twill. So you could literally, you could just see if you just bend down and stand up, it's comfortable. It doesn't contort on your shape. And it's got our fabulous utility pocket styling that has purposefully designed angles. If you look at the chest pockets up close, you can see how flattering they're angled at a slant, and they have little gussets. And then the patch pockets on the front of the leg are also at a diagonal angle. So we're really known for constructing all of the different pockets and the angles on our garments to just enhance and flatter your shape, as well as make you feel super comfortable and trend right.
Very well said. Thanks for describing the details, because it really is about the details when you design for women of shapes and sizes and ages and weights and heights. And I know that's really your specialty as a brand. So I say that because honestly, I mean, we've all, you know, my body is different than it was back in March before all of this started. I know that for a fact. But this is something that you wouldn't expect it to have this. I'm gonna show you again, the stretch. It's a really nice, sturdy fabric. And then the pockets, and these are snaps. I know Karen went through the angled aspect. Those are functional pockets on both sides. These are nice deep pockets also on the angle on both sides. And then you get the belt too, to be able to just like really kind of pull it all together. You could add your own belt if you certainly wanted to, but the material is so beefy that I wanted to show you how you can pop your collar and it stays. Like, it's a really nice twill. Let me give you the specifics. It's a 98 cotton, 2% span. So really great fabrication. I mean, coming from somebody who is in that part of her life, Karen, that whole like midlife thing where you're like burst into flames halfway through an hour, I really appreciate that whole cotton story here.
And what's so nice about it too, it's one-piece dressing. So it really makes fashion effortless. You don't have to worry about what top to coordinate back to your bottom. The decision is made for you, and front to back, every little detail that's in there. The gold buttons have the little democracy engraving on them that are on the back of the sleeves. I also want to point out that this is that new elbow length, which is very trend right. Here's my mom, Fran, who's also modeling the jumpsuit.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you are like a spitting image of her. You guys are adorable.
I love having her here. It's so great to note that it's truly a multi-generational brand, that everybody can find their little democracy niche and feel comfortable and bring their own personal style and essence to each silhouette. But what I was saying about the sleeves is they come to your elbow. So that's a trend right now. So it's very directional, but if you're a little bit modest and you don't like showing your arm, and it's hot out, so we don't want anything that's full length, this sleeve length is perfect to kind of encompass all women's needs.
Yeah, well, it's my favorite thing. I've worn this outfit, I think now this is either the third or fourth time. I've worn it in this beautiful duffel green in the past, and I do love this green. It's just that perfect green for fall. Green too, the color of the season right now. But the black is a must. When you think about this, and I say this to anybody just tuning in, do a flex pay to get this home and try it on. You will love it. A flex pay is only $29.33. You can use any card that you prefer. We do every major credit card, even debit card and PayPal. If you have an HSN card, you can add a fourth flex and get it home for less than probably $25. I'll double check on that. Yeah, I think that's, no, yeah, $22. But my point is, you'll love the quality of this brand. It's incredible. Very, very impressed. The details that you can't even see from afar, but the way it's been kind of ruched right here at the shoulder to give you a more comfortable fit on the upper arm. And even the sleeve, if you've got a fuller upper arm, you will note that it will work with you. It will comfort. The skin is it's such a tactile fabrication. Even on the inside, you can see beautifully done. The seams are all beautifully stitched and finished. Let's take a look at that. It's crazy to open up a garment because that really does show you the kind of quality that you're getting. Very impressed, Karen.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. A lot of love and care goes into the details. The other thing I wanted to just share about the benefits of jumpsuits is for women that are on the go. We're all wearing it kind of dressed up with heels, but if you pair it back to tennis shoes, and I'm going to just show you that it's totally comfortable. You could bend down, you could move, you could pick up kids, pick up toys. It's great for on the go. When we're doing our photo shoots in the studio, our stylists and everybody that's helping us work on set ends up wearing jumpsuits because they can bend over and not worry about exposing anything in the back. So it's just a really good go-to.
Very good point. You know, it's really neat that you and your mom are together, because when I think of my love of jumpsuits has been my whole life long. And I love the fact that my mom was my inspiration. She used to wear jumpsuits, and I just thought she was the prettiest person on the planet, and if she were still here with us, I'd still say the same thing, but I love that jumpsuits have come back so full circle from, and I'm thinking back to the 70s, but this is a modern day, easy to wear, easy to step into, boiler style jumpsuit that, you know what, when you have to go to the ladies' room, ladies, you just unbutton the top, you just pull it down like you would if it was, you know, anything other than a jumpsuit. It's not restrictive that way. So I'm delighted to see that everybody's taking advantage of this one today. Like I said, when we launched Democracy back in February of this year here at HSN, this one sold out. So we brought in more, and yours is here at a featured price, mind you. So on its way for, well, you choose the card, and it's $29.33. I'm wearing the small, and this, go ahead.
Oh, no, I just wanted to call out that we did sell out of the jumpsuit on our first show. And then last week we sold out of our cargos, which we had brought back also. So all of you ladies that picked up our cargos and expressed that you wish they came in other solid colors, this is your opportunity. Pick up the jumpsuit. The duffel green and the black are new colors that weren't part of the other assortments that you had a chance to pick up. It has all the quality workmanship in the pockets, and I think you'll be a fan.
Oh, good point. All you have to do is try one piece and you'll know what we're talking about. You'll be back for more Democracy. We're here at HSN offering this incredible brand. How cute is this top? The washed rhinestone tee. And again, notice everything is not as you would expect. Everything just has a nuance, a subtlety that makes it special. Oh my gosh, I love this top. Look at the outside seams. I mean, the exposed seams. You can cuff this sleeve or not. Love the rhinestones. We've got this in 3 color choices. Let's see, this one is your duffel green. We've got the heathered oatmeal, and we've got this beautiful blue shadow. All 3 choices. Length on this is in the front 23.5, the back 26 inches. It's the most beautiful soft fabric. It's this incredible, it's a poly rayon span blend. And you can see it's got a nice boxiness to it, but the fabric is such, because of the rayon, I imagine, it just falls into your body. So it doesn't create more, it just kind of collapses into you a little bit. Beautiful, casual, but a lot of style, Karen.
So this is one of our signature mineral washes, and we've introduced a lot of other mineral wash styles that were well received by the HSN customers in crochet, and this is our first knit version. And what the mineral wash does is it gets dyed and then it gets soaked in the minerals, which help absorb and bring out all the contrasts on it. You can see on the exposed seams, there's a little shadowing effect. We have the metallic narrowed edge on the neckband and on the bottom, and along at the cuff of the sleeve. And then another thing that we do is we do this asymmetrical style line, so you can see how flattering it is. We just kind of draw it across your body so you don't look like a straight arrow across your widest point. And then we angle the coin pocket to the center, so again, it's not just straight on your bust. And it has the little lurex framing it, and then this really nice sort of, it's not a bright metallic, it's like a kind of antique gunmetal little rhinestone treatment on the pocket itself. So it gives you a lot of subtlety. And the back also has the finishing of the lurex on the bottom. So this is super lightweight. It's got the roll cuff sleeve. It's very comfortable. It goes with anything. And what we're really into right now are things that are annual, that you can get multiple and use out of any, that are kind of seasonless. So you have that versatility. It checks the comfy box. It checks the feminine box. And then it checks the good value box because it's at such a great price for today on HSN.
Yeah, for sure. And I just love the slouchiness of it. There's something that's just so effortless and just so relaxed. This might be one that just because it's me, I might, because I'm gonna get this one, I'm not sure which color yet, but I like this kind of top a little bit oversized. So I'm a typical size small. I might get this in a medium just because that's the way I like a top like this. But I mean, look at Andrea. It's just a perfect, look at where it falls on the back. The front has got its natural own little asymmetrical thing happening. It's just a really organic kind of look. And yeah, the fabric, it's just a perfect lightweight sweater knit.
And I think a lot of what everybody has been talking about during this like stay at home kind of time in our life is everybody wants comfort. But as women, we don't want to feel sloppy. We want to be comfortable, but we want something that's feminine. And even if it's just ourselves or a Zoom call, we want to feel presentable and look the best we can because it's a mood uplifter. So it's a nice way to pick something up that's super comfortable, that makes you feel good, that has a little bit of personality to it, but is is not a kind of sloppy look. And I think you hit it on the head when you said effortless, because that's really what our style is at Democracy. We like to be sun-kissed and effortless and help put that casual look together for you, so you don't have to spend time worrying about what you're wearing. You can think about other more important things.
It's so true. That's, I think, why I really like the boxy nature of this cut. Oh boy, we're about 400 strong here, girls. If you want it, you should probably be on the, and over 300 people ordering, my producer is saying. So I hate to say that this may not be here by the end of the show, because that's when I want to order mine, but you have a chance and you've got first dibs, always do. This is the most popular. This is that duffel green. That is just a great camo kind of color, and that's my favorite aspect, just the exposed seams on the outside. I love the angled rhinestone two-tiered little, pocket here. Just beautiful. I love the drop sleeve. So once again, this is your duffel green. Here's your beautiful soft, I think we're calling this one Blue Shadow, and then this is the oatmeal. Great choice.
And the oatmeal is heathered. It's got a little bit of flecks. It's like a heather white with little flecks of gray in it. So it's not like a saturated solid color. It gives some nice, that one is not mineral wash because it has like a nice brushed heather knit.
There's also like this really pretty Lorax. It's like this beautiful silver detailing around the neckline. It's very subtle, but I just think it's super sexy. I like it. And around the pocket. Maybe I can get a nice tight shot on that before we move on, because this one is almost gone. It's just right here. It's like, obviously you can probably see the detail of the rhinestones, but notice around the edging, there's still extra little bit of, see those threads? And the same thing here at the neckline, right around the neck. It's just really sweet and subtle. Thank you for your orders. We will let you know if every one of these sells out. Wouldn't mind if you saved me one. But at this point, you are the customer and you have it on your way. 724151 is the item number. Don't forget about the jumpsuit I'm wearing. If you'd like it, it's still available in both black, and then this is the duffel green at a featured price. We'll put that up on the screen for you as well. So the tee, the jumpsuit, we are celebrating at HSN with Democracy. Oh, if you want this green, we have 300. That's all we've got left. That's the color. This is the one I'm wearing on that promo that you see for my Saturday morning show with Alice. Okay, one thing that Democracy really is known for beyond anything else are their jeans. There is something really special going on here. In fact, they're called Absolution jeans because they're engineered to lift, to expand and enhance, because you know what? All shapes are created equal, and for some reason and somehow Democracy has come up with a way to really add the feminine details. Flattering lines, they enhance our shape. Premium denims, they're super, super soft to the touch. So we're gonna talk about the first jean. Let me get my cards in order here. We've got two jeans in the show. One is this, the itty bitty boot. The boot style giving us a full 32-inch inseam, and you will see when I say itty bitty boot, as you get down to the length, the final edges of this, you'll see it's not a skinny and it's not a full-on boot. It's just that really kind of cool tapered boot cut. So we have blue and we have indigo. So two just natural denim options, indigo being a little darker of the two in terms of sizing. And this, by the way, these have 32-inch inseam. I'm so excited about that. Size-wise, we do numeric sizing here. This is 2 through 16, and then 16 through 24 women's. Karen, I'm gonna let you have the honors because the details that you have put into your jeans, there's a lot of little secrets that you've put in, and I'm gonna let you unveil all of it because you're the expert. You're the founder, you're the president.
Great. So the most important thing to know about all of our Democracy denim bottoms is that each individual style has details that are differentiated from body to body. So you get the confidence and comfort of having a fit that you can trust, but not look like you're coming and going in the same jeans. So literally every style we offer gives you a reason and an opportunity to buy with confidence, know it's gonna fit you, and have like a slightly different look. So we're so excited about this itty bitty boot because it is the perfect hybrid jean for women who are not sure whether they're comfortable wearing a skinny and don't wanna wear a wide boot cut. This is sleek and fitted and it's sexy. It's fitted all the way to your calf, and then it has a slight break just above, just below your calf. So it's just a little kind of perky, flirty finish, helps balance off the top. I'm a curvy woman, so I like the itty bitty boot to kind of balance the curve on my thighs. And for women that are wearing jeggings and skinny jeans but want to diversify a little bit, this is like a nice little segue into wearing a wider leg opening.
Yeah,
but
great
the
point.
best part about the best part about the Absolution jean is a hidden secret that's inside.
Yes.
And that's our soft, no gap elastic waistband that is super soft and stretchy. It's right on the inside, and it helps mold and hold and conform to your waist. The back has a sweetheart back yoke, and the pocket placement, each pocket is different from style to style. The itty bitty boot has a different pocket shape than on the Absolution feature on the screen. But what we do is we combine the way the stitching on the yoke is and the shape and placement of the back pocket to give you a perky booty lift. And then on the front, there's slimming mesh panels that mold and hold and smooth out your abs. So it's like your hidden secret, the comfort of shapewear on the inside. It molds and holds, adapts to your waist, and it helps you, if you have curves, it conforms and adjusts and expands to accommodate the curves wherever they are. If you don't have the curves, then it just fits exactly to your body type.
That's a very good point. That's why it really does, democracy is the perfect name for your company, because especially of what you just designed into the jean. And I'm gonna show everybody here as well. It might be a little easier to see under the brighter lights, but that that video really did a nice job. That's that wonderful no gap elastic all the way around the waistband. So it's not going to show too much if you bend over to the bottom shelf at the grocery store. And then those hidden panels giving you the smoothing aspect right there at the tummy where we need it. Fully functional pockets, belt loop. Ooh, I like that black button. There's two different details I want to show you. On the blue, which is the lighter version, you can see it's got more monochromatic stitching, whereas the indigo has got that dramatic contrast stitching. And this, Karen, really shows off that sweetheart yoke. Let's talk about that. That's the booty lift in action.
Yeah, so what the sweetheart yoke does is it just arches ever so slightly up above where you want to create that rounded illusion. If you have a nice shaped booty, then it just enhances it. And if you don't, it helps like carve out the shape. My mom has it on in the tonal. Another point that I want to call out to you is every garment has a different thread color and a different hardware finish, so that it helps really differentiate. The styling, the details, the pockets are all the same, but because the hardware is different, the base cloths are different, and the washes are different, it really can kind of transform the jean to give it a distinctive personality, but again, that confident similarity to know that it's that look and fit that you're selecting. And
I just have to say, your mother is adorable. Look at her. I just think she is the cutest thing ever. I love, she looks so great. You know, it just goes to show you, I don't know what her age is and you don't have to share, but I mean, from our girls who are somewhere in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, I mean, this is a brand that really is for all of us, including all of our crazy body shapes. As, you know, our lives go on and our bodies change, we have children, we go to work, we put on a few, we take off a few. You know how it goes. That's the whole point of you starting your own brand.
Yeah, and my mom can wear the same size that I wear, so I actually have both my mother and my daughter, you know, rifling through my closet when they see things that they like. So it's nice to be able to have her here and provide her with her own outfits, so I don't have to share them.
There's exactly one more thing I know that I see here. You've done something different with the seams. Most seams down a jean go right down the side, right at the widest part of our hip. It looks to me like you've brought things a little forward, even the little rivets at the pocket. And those are subtle details, but boy, do they make a difference for the fit.
Oh, definitely. So the jeans, we move that side seam forward, so visually everything tracks very narrow on your body. On the itty bitty boot, the coin pocket is angled forward towards your body. So again, not standing straight out at your widest point. It's just much more flattering. And another thing that I should mention is we use tonal stitching down the inseam. A lot of boot cuts have double needle stitching, which is 2 rows of stitching in a contrast thread color, and it can often like ripple and just accentuate your thighs. And what we do is we use a tonal thread color down the front, so it's just visually very, very minimizing. Especially for petite customers, this itty bitty boot is so great for you because it's only 32 inches long. So you could pop on a pair of heels and still wear it. And then the tonal thread color down the leg is just elongating and very flattering.
Awesome. Well, we've got one other jean coming up on the show. If you need a shorter inseam or you're looking for a little bit something more summery, that's coming up as well. So stay with us for that. That's called the Skimmer jean from Democracy. So if you love this technology that you see and hear about from the brand, give something a try, because you will, A, be super impressed with the quality of the fabrics, and B, the way everything fits. I'm really, really happy that this brand is here. I love it. So here's the Skimmer jean. Just to give you a quick little look at that, we've got some really cool colors. We have less than 200 in time. Oh, this is the cargo.
The cargo.
Okay. We have 4 through 10 and 16 through 24. I just want to make sure, Allison, is that the right item number for, because that says Skimmer jean. I know that's in the show. The cargo jean is a different one, so I want to make sure I get you the information to get that cargo, because that one did sell out in the second show. There it is. Thank you for changing that. 724154 for that cargo pant that you just saw on Andrea. Fabulous. And we just have that time color, which is that army green, and less than 200 to go around. Okay, we're gonna move into this top. This top is so cute. So many cute tops. We need multiple tops, many tops for all of our jeans. But let me share, okay, that's the cargo, 724154. Now I'm gonna give you the skinny. The skinny jean looks incredible. This is the Skimmer, a little shorter, but I tell you, and let me get you the specifics. We have this Skimmer in white, black, indigo, and light blue. It is a signature pant for Democracy. It's super limited. I wish we had many more. 25 inches on the inseam there. Same technology that we just talked about with the itty bitty boot, but if you are a skinny jean lover, oh boy, welcome to a whole nother world. It's even better than you imagined before, I promise. 84104 is the item number. Next, tops. We've got a few tops we're gonna share with you, and they're so cute. I've worn so many Democracy items on air since we brought them, the brand here. This one is navy that we see on Danya. I love it. I love all of these. We have the off-white, bittersweet, and then candy coral multi. So candy coral multi, off-white bittersweet with the beautiful florals. And speaking of florals, that navy blue is fabulous. Now there's a smocking detail that you may or may not be able to discern from afar, but it's all gathered here. And then the shearing is just gonna allow this fabric, which has somewhat of a crinkled texture to it. It's very light, great for right now, but it just drapes into the body. It falls into you versus creating more of us. None of us are really looking for that these days, I don't think. So Karen, I think this is just one of the prettiest tops. Your tops really are beautiful. Your prints too. And thank you, Mom, for joining us. That's Fran.
And she has the top on in the navy bouquet, which is my favorite. Another really nice feature about this top is it has little tacking down the front of the placket. So instead of just a plain button front, we do little tacks to kind of give it a little bit of intrinsic, feature. It has this feminine smocking all the way around the neckline. And then on the sleeve, it has this really nice loose elastic smocking that makes a blouson sleeve, but you can pull it, ruche it up on your arm. She's wearing it tied in the front, but it has side slits. And so when you wear it down, it's perfect because it just covers the belly pooch. I'm all about camouflaging that bullseye in front, and then it's long enough to kind of cover your rear. So it's doing double duty for you in the front and in the back. It's really lightweight. It's a crinkle, and it's got a little textured dobby pattern in it as well.
And so it's super, super cute. We've got these tied at the bottom here. You don't have to. You can tuck this in. These are all buttons all the way down the front. And again, we've just kind of tied this up. That's certainly an option. The smocking noted is at the sleeves as well. So if you know what smocking is, it's like triple rows of elastic, and you can see how it just gives you that perfect little gathering instead of just one little simple band. And the same function and element of detail right here, that smocking. That's subtle because it's mixed within the print, but that smocking adds you know, the stretchability, if that's a word, and then it even goes all the way around the backside. So there's a lot that goes in, and that really is the best shot, Karen, to show how the fabric, this 100% rayon, just falls and drapes.
Yeah, and the other thing I want to call out is I'm a larger busted woman, and so button front shirts are often things that I can't really pull off. But what's so great about this top is it fits easy breezy, almost like a woven t-shirt. You can slip it on, you don't have to unbutton the buttons. It's got enough room in it that if you're a fuller chested woman, you should feel comfortable. This is the time to try a button front shirt.
I know in fact, I want to give you the details. We are going to share, first of all, the navy that you see on Danya is the most popular, and we, in fact, overall, let me double check, because you know, when we bring in a new brand, and this is just how things work, we don't bring in a ton because we always wait to see what you think. We always want to make sure that this is a brand that you embrace, that you love, that you look forward to. And so, as I said when we launched Democracy here at HSN in February, we sold out of the jumpsuit I'm wearing in the very first presentation. We sold out of the cargo pant the next round of visits within an airing. And so if you see or hear that is something is getting limited, I want you to make a move. By the way, featured price too. So better pricing here, flex pay here as opposed to a department store. We will get these right off to you. Less than $20 to get this top. It's yours. We have all sizes at this point, but overall on this particular top, yeah, we've got a couple hundred of each color. So there's the navy. This one again, this is the bitter, let's see, how is, Allison, I've got too much in my hands here. This particular floral is called Off-White Bittersweet. Beautiful florals. Do you see that? The softest, prettiest pinks and oranges and corals and blushes, some greens, beautiful botanical kind of medley. Now the stripy one is called Coral Multi. Candy Coral Multi, beautiful peaches and oranges. And you know, there is obviously something to be said for the trickery of those vertical lines, Karen.
Okay, so I have to say that is one of my favorites. It looks so nice back to the powder wash denims that are the trend of the season. It's vibrant, it's subtle, it's not a bold stripe because it's what we call a variegated stripe. They're all different widths. It's a very painterly kind of stripe, so it has a watercolor effect. Pinks, light blues, oranges in it. The bittersweet floral that's under your other arm, I just want to point out, we deliberately add specific colors to help you pair it back to your bottoms. So the bittersweet has sages and khakis in it, so you can wear it with those cargos. If you pick up a pair of those cargos, it's a perfect little feminine topper. I like to mix what I call hard and soft together, something really feminine back to something soft and casual, like a utility bottom.
Yes.
And of course, the navy looks great with just a great medium wash denim. It looks really nice paired back to a dark wash as well.
I love your tops, I really do. This is a top I've worn on air before, this one right here. And we're gonna talk about this one next. It's a button down, another button down, printed little peplum top. This is the top I first was introduced to Democracy by wearing, and I fell in love instantaneously. I love the sleeve. How adorable is that little split? Like the flutter on that sleeve is fabulous. You don't show any arm that you're not comfortable. Obviously, it just shows the prettiest part of, you know, the top of your arm. And then, of course, I do love this soft V. This is all functioning buttons, and those are self-covered. Cute little tie in the front, and then in the back, this is the key, the stretch. Look at that adorable little elastic detail that gives you the peplum aspect when you're wearing this from front and back. Let me go through the colors. We only have about 500 of these to go around, guys. This one here is called Tandoori Spice. I had so many people, when I wore this on air, I had so many messages after the show asking about this top. So here it is from Democracy, 700-619. The next color option is this slate navy, which is really cool. It's like a little tie-dye aspect. And then lastly, we've got this in jade, which is a really pretty abstract kind of botanical. Oh, this one is the most limited. We have 70. We only have medium through 3X in this one. So this is jade. This one is your navy slate, and this is my favorite, the tandoori spice. So this is gonna be a 2-minute special because I suspect these are gonna sell out within that time. That's it. Look at how this top comes to life on a body, Karen. Love it.
Yeah, what's so nice about it is it gives you some waist definition, has slight shearing and a little bit of a peplum. So again, not saying you have a pooch, but just in case you do, we've got it covered for you. And then the tie kind of rests over that front area to help minimize you. And then in the back, there's that little bit of elastic shearing, so it kind of helps drape over your rear, where sometimes, you know, tops tend to, you know, might grab onto the back side. Then what we did with the sleeve, it's a flutter sleeve, so it gives you a lot of coverage, but just a little bit of peak, and then it just frames your arms so you look svelte regardless of whether you have toned arms or not. We're giving that look to you. The tandoori spice has iris, this like really beautiful like purple cast of blue, and then in the background it has some tonal dark to like shadow effects of the bouquet. My mom is wearing the that jungle jade print, and what's so great about that is there's a slight slate blue animal print in the background. So all of our prints are multi-dimensional. They have lots of different color screens to give you the variances and nuances of the different colors. And of course, tie-dye being the trend of the season, giving you this beautiful ombre tie-dye that pairs back great to white ankle skimmers, which we have coming up, and also back to the jeans.
Yeah, look, it's just so cute, and I'm glad you mentioned that slight leopard print in the background of this jade that your mom is wearing. It's really pretty. Those are some gorgeous, gorgeous colors, like the colors of the Caribbean, you know, just stunning piece. So 700-619 is the item number. Last call on this one for sure. My favorite is the tandoori spice, and there's your navy slate with that tie-dye effect. 700-619 is the item number to continue ordering this. We've got the incredible Skimmer jeans coming up next. We are waiting to hear from you. Our testimonial lines are open. Keep it right here.
If you want to find your perfect fit at HSN, start by taking accurate body measurements. Make sure that you're wearing clothing that is fitted to your body. There are 3 points of measure: your bust, your waist, your hips. We'll start at the chest. Bring the tape measure up and around to the fullest part of your bust. You want it to be snug, but not tight. Next is your waist. To find your natural waist, bend side to side. Where your body naturally creases is where you want to measure. Last are your hips. You'll want to measure around the fullest part of your bottom and around the hip. I'm a 1X or a 16 to 18W, depending on the fit. And now you can find your perfect fit at HSN.
Timeless style, remarkable quality, and effortless functionality. Versatile everyday bags crafted by hand, using trusted old world techniques and luxe materials. Fashion accessories designed to last a lifetime. Dooney & Burke on HSN.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
So after having my kids, my stomach's never been the same. And I have these new curves that I don't know how to embrace because my old jeans give me muffin top.
Well, that's why we call it the Absolution jean. And what's great about it, if you could lift your shirt, is inside the waistband, it's a mid-rise, so it comes right up and the elastic kind of sucks in and captures the muffin top. And then we have power mesh panels in the front that smooth out and flatten your belly to give you what we call the flattering fit.
And they feel wonderful and they fit amazing.
And they look great on you too.
Thank you.
Well, that certainly says a lot, doesn't it? We all have issues. Whatever has happened in our life up until this point has created the shapes that we have, and guess what? Democracy is here to meet you, to give you a custom fit. You just heard from those gals. Before we even get into the skinny or the skimmer, these are 25 inches. I wanted to show you, we've got these 4 colors. I'd love to go straight out to the phones because it is your experience as a customer and a wearer. Michelle in New York, we thank you so much for joining us today. Tell us your experience with democracy and the jeans in particular.
Well, good evening.
Hi.
Let me just say that this designer, Karen, she is the truth.
That is great to
She
hear.
is the truth. Let me tell you, if you're on the fence, please get off the fence. I am very particular. I am so particular. I'm into fashion. I know fashion. I cannot be fooled. It sucks you in. Who says liposuction? Who says tummy tuck? I'm not knocking it, but you don't need it with these jeans. I promise you.
So you get a little bit of help, a little bit of support is what I'm hearing from you.
Oh my God, yes, and I have hips. My waist is small. I have hips, and I have a big booty. I'm an African American woman. However, let me tell you, these make you look amazing. I get so much compliments. I was in her jeans 2 days ago. I have 25 plus of this lady's jeans from high-end stores all over before I even knew that it was on HSN.
Wow.
Let me tell you. And this lady is the truth. If you don't, I promise you, ladies, I promise you, because I don't call in for testimonies. I don't do any of that. But when I saw this lady, I had to call in because she is the truth.
That's so cool. And Michelle, I just want to introduce you to Karen. She is on Skype with us right now. I don't know if you can see your TV, but there's the gal. There's the gal that you love.
I see her. Karen. I don't have words to tell you that your jeans are amazing. They're absolutely fabulous.
Oh, I think we just lost her microphone. Oh, there you are.
No.
Go ahead.
Hi.
We hear you now.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just telling them, Karen, that I've been wearing your jeans for a very long time from high-end stores, and I'm so happy you're on HSN. I have 25 plus of your jeans, and you are the truth. You are the
That's
truth.
amazing.
Everything that you're saying about your jeans, it's the truth. Ladies, please, I promise you, you will not regret it. I am the jean ambassador for democracy. I swear.
Well, thank you. And you're inspiring me to make sure we can get you into your 26th pair. Okay.
Oh, Michelle, we love your enthusiasm. You just brought such joy into all of us. All the models we're all just like, we love your energy. But that is so real when you find something that fits you so well. And so, Karen, let's say somebody has never heard of your brand. They just heard Michelle's testimonial. Let's follow up on that and explain why she is such a happy customer.
Because democracy is literally the only brand that once you can identify your fit with, and your fit is from your waist to the hips, you can pick up any brand, any wash, any pair, and know that you don't even need to try it on. It's that consistent. It is a woman's best friend. The Absolution technology inside the waistband is perfect for somebody who has a curvy shape. As she mentioned, she has some curves because it molds and holds, and it conforms to your waist. And then that no gap elastic, when you bend down, there's no gap in the back. The mesh panels in the front smooth your booty. The style lines with the side seams moved forward onto the body. The ankle skimmer has 2 parallel coin pockets, so every visual detail tracks narrower into the body. You can see the rivet is even closer towards the center. So visually, it just helps streamline and make it a very slenderizing, narrow vision. And then the back has the signature Sweetheart back yoke and the rounded exterior pockets, and together they kind of just like cup together and give you that great little booty lift that's so slenderizing and flattering.
Yeah, and then there's this. Let me show you this incredible stretch. I mean, and there's it's so soft, Karen. Oftentimes, when you hear a premium denim, you feel scratchy or you feel stiffness. You need to break it in after a couple washings or a couple dozen washings. This one is out of the box. This is so soft. I love the details, the whiskering. I like the wider little, the belt loops. I mean, little details. And every color, this of course is the indigo, has a different contrast stitching. This one, as you can see, has got more of that copper, that beautiful contrast with this matching button. The light blue, this is a completely, look at, it's a whole different story right here. So this is your light blue.
That's a whitewash gold.
Yeah, exactly, the whitewash gold. And then we do have black, and I love that. Black has got the black stitching, the black button, black rivets, all of which have been moved forward. And you'll see too on the back, the subtlety of that Sweetheart yoke. That's, again, I'll show this to you on the indigo so you can see how that is designed and engineered to give that booty lift that you just heard Karen describe. And then of course, white.
I just wanted to call out the black fabric because it doesn't really show up on camera, but it is like a compression fabric. It is, I can exercise in it. Back when we could travel, I would wear these for my overnight flights, and they were just energizing and invigorating on my legs. There's just so much stretch. And what's great about all of the different base cloths in the ankle skimmer is that it accommodates you and then comes right back to its shape. I put on a little bit of weight during this COVID scenario, and it kind of accommodated me for that. And then I took some of it off, and they still fit just as good. They just sort of refresh themselves.
That's a really, really big thing to be able to say about a jean. I did mention, but I want to reiterate, 25-inch inseam on these, especially for you petite gals. If you need something a little bit shorter, this would be perfect for you, 25 inches, as opposed to what we had earlier, the itty-bitty boot, which is a 32-inch inseam. Now, this is a jean. I would imagine, Karen, you could cuff these and wear with a little booty. And because they are skinny, I love that this is a jean that will take you into those fall tall boots up to the knee, and you can really rock a whole different look. So back to my original question, what do you think about folding at the hemline here?
Yeah, so we actually ship them cuffed. We cuff them 2 inches, two 1-inch cuffs.
Okay.
So the 25-inch inseam is when it's cuffed. How it's worn on set by the model is as a 27-inch inseam uncuffed. And that, we call it ankle skimmer because it just skims right above the ankle, which is the trend of the season. It's my favorite inseam length. It works for all different heights of women. If you're taller, you just release it, and it's still the perfect length. And if you're shorter, my mom has hers on, and she has it cuffed. She's also wearing it with like little ankle booties, so it showcases your shoes. And again, we're looking to give you annual, seasonless clothing that you can wear any month out of the year and get the most utilization of your well-earned money that you invest in your democracy clothing.
Boy, you would not imagine when you get these, you're gonna be like, I only spent $58 on these? I mean, they're really nice. These are, you find this brand in fine department stores. We, thankfully, get to offer you better pricing because we buy more than a department store would, and they can only put a certain number of out on a rack. But the point is, you get better pricing and you get flex pay by ordering here at HSN. You have a 30-day conditional return policy. We want you to be happy. And Democracy is a brand. The minute I was introduced to it, I fell in love madly. Oh my gosh! And that's the jacket. That's the Flounce jean jacket, still to come in the show, also from Democracy. But if you're looking for a signature piece, this is really what Democracy has become an expert at doing, is giving all of us, no matter what your shape or what curves you're dealing with, or none at all, it'll either give you curves or it'll enhance the ones that you have, and you're gonna be comfortable all the while. So 84104 is the item number. The jumpsuit I'm wearing, if you're wondering about it, it is obviously from Democracy. I think we're down to about 500 or 600 of these left now. We have just the black and the duffel green. 724167, this is the jumpsuit that sold out in an airing when we introduced the brand back in February. I love this. I've worn this multiple times. So I'm gonna finally get it because it's back in stock, and I hope you can do the same. We're gonna move into some other pieces, and thank you for joining us. Let's talk about that jacket. This jacket is killer. It's the cutest thing ever. First of all, I've never seen a jacket, a jean jacket, let's say, have such a feminine aspect or feel to it. There's the pockets. It's all about that right at the waist. Karen has been talking about this the whole show, how all of a sudden, wow, you have a waistline, especially when you wear a jean jacket. Usually they're pretty boxy or they're really tight and shorter, but this is kind of the sweet spot of everything we love about jean jackets. First of all, the 3 colors we have are, this is the lily pad, and this, we have 40, I'm sad, 40 left. My producer, Allison, before the show said, I want this jacket and I'm getting it in this color. I hope you got it, Allison. She did already order it. She owns it. That's what it is. I love it. This is the cutest. And by the way, we'll get into the details. Then we have the other 2 colors, which is the light blue and optic white. I mean, the optic white, this takes on a whole different level I mean, really. The length on this is really nice and long at 27¼ inches. There's a wonderful stretch to it. This one is actually, no, excuse me, it's 100% cotton. The perfect twill. It's similar fabric to the jumpsuit I'm wearing. This jumpsuit has spandex, 2%. This is your classic cotton twill. So Karen, way to reinvent a wheel here. The jacket is just so modern and fresh. I love it.
Yeah, it's almost like a shacket. It's sort of a hybrid between like an oversized shirt and a jacket, and it doesn't really need stretch because it's got that relaxed fit to it. What's so great about it is it has the little chest pockets and then a seam at the waist to give you some waist definition. Around on the front, the pockets are at an angle. Again, anything that we can do to draw your eye away, to just sort of break up your space and enhance you and make it look slenderizing and flattering. And then the seam around the back with the little flounce is perfect because it just, again, has enough shearing to just sort of lay smoothly over your rear. So it's super soft and flattering. The denim is like an artisanal wash. It has micro, the little bits of destruction is called micro destruction. Those are all done by hand. All of the characteristics on the denim wash are done individually. Each garment is differentiated because they're all subtly sanded and washed by hand. It's super soft and drapey, and it's just great because it gives you really nice coverage, but again, isn't boxy like a typical denim jacket and isn't hard and stiff because the fabrics are soft. The lily pad is a really fresh new cast of an olive tone. We know that a lot of you might have olives in your closet, so we like to give you variations to have a justification, because I need justification. Not really, but I just say that. An excuse to buy more of what you love. And of course, the white is nice and crisp and is just super, super fresh looking. And I'm still loving, I love white on black. I think that's a nice way to carry the white jacket past Labor Day. By mixing things up and giving it a darker anchor.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. The white, I mean, that is just so crisp and fabulous. Especially, thinking as we move into fall, it doesn't mean you have to go into the more, muted or darker shades or hues. Something like this can really just elevate an outfit. It's very, very classy. This too, this gorgeous green, this called, double check, called the lily pad. This whole different level of a casual feel. There's 3 dozen left, yikes. But the light blue, which is the most popular, I love because it's the only one, as you'll note, that does have that destruction, as Karen mentioned. It's also got some really cute, look at the sleeves. It's got like the whiskering at the sleeves as though this has been with you for, 3 decades and you've just worn it until it's almost, ready to say goodbye. I love these pockets. Karen, I had no idea what a difference an angled pocket and a little bit of, you can see that little bit of gathering right there. It just adds such femininity.
And there's like a little extra stitch line on it. I promise you, with every single Democracy garment that you buy, whether it's a bottom, a jacket, or a top, there is no detail that is missed. Everything that's placed there is perfectly and deliberately placed. My mom has it on in the lily pad. I think it looks super fresh back to the white ankle skimmer. And if you turn around to the back, Mom, you could just see how that little slight shearing, it just gives you a little bit of fullness so that it's just got a nice feminine, flouncy, relaxed look. So I absolutely love this jacket. You can cuff the sleeves up if you want to wear it a little bit shorter. And again, having pockets on an angle makes such a difference. It's something that we map it out. We use masking tape when we fit everything. I kind of consider myself a PhD in cargo pockets, because we study them, we study the angles, we put tape on the fit model to make sure that it hits in the exact right spot so that we flatter and enhance you in an effortless way.
That's so interesting. I mean, what you go through to make sure the fit is right, which is, I know, your #1 priority. I know we're moving on to our final top of the show, so I'm delighted to see that this one is being so well received. Again, last call on this beautiful lily pad. We have white, we do have the soft light blue. 688-799. Size-wise, I hope we've got the size you want. I know right now, we started with extra small through 3X. So right now, lily pad is the one that is in danger of selling out momentarily, but we do have small through 2X, maybe a dozen, no, probably like 5 of each, but in either case, give it a try, 688-779. All right, final item from this in this hour of democracy, and then we've got an hour of storage and organization. I'm excited. This top, the tops, everything from democracy is so good. You're gonna love this brand if you're new, or if you're just tuning into HSN for the first time, and you maybe have seen democracy elsewhere, fine department stores. Guess what? You can do it here, get better pricing. Look at this, brand new and feature priced, 3 flex or 4 by using your HSN card. This top, as all the tops, are just so comfortable and very, in this case especially, very ladylike. It's got the nice V neckline with the cascading ruffle trim, long blouson style sleeve. You've got a lot of generosity there, and you've got the smocking there, so you've got the elastic cuffs, but very, very easy and comfortable. Even the hemline, you can see a couple different, it's like a ruffly kind of feel without it being frilly or foo-foo, if you know what I'm saying. It's just got such a unique, there's subtleties to the lines. Let me go through the colors because they're all so pretty. This one is that gorgeous blue. Let's see, we're calling this one Stellar Blue. Ooh, this one's fun. I do like this one. The Concord Grape Animal. And then the other choice we have is called Pink Paisley. So all 3 choices, and I love that there's only 3 because this is one of those tops. Well, this is what's happened to me. I try on a democracy top and I love it so much. I want it in every single print because they all have such a different personality. This is 727-147, 25 inches in the length. This too is that beautiful rayon, one of my favorite fabrications. So thank you for this top. This one is brand new, love it. Brand new this month.
So this is actually our signature Flounce hem. It's sort of like a nuanced baby doll kind of top. It's got that nice V-neck with the subtle ruffle, and then at the top of the shoulder, there's a little cascading ruffle again. It helps minimize your biceps because it sort of helps frame your biceps. And then we add that loose smocking at the bottom so you can adjust the sleeves and roll them back up on your arm. And then it's just very flirty and flouncy on the bottom. Another thing that we try to do, instead of just offering the same print in multiple colors, we like to give you a diverse range of really special and unique prints that represent all of the important print trends for the season. And we're loving all of these teals and berry tones. So that has a sort of bohemian paisley print. There's also bits of black in it, so it works back to denim and goes back to black. And then the grape print that has this sort of, it's like a tiger zebra kind of mixture that has soft blushes in it. And then the one that my mother is wearing is a nice little mixture of sort of like an Aztec print. And again, it has subtle bits of animal in the background. And it's in a really beautiful teal, and it's got khakis and sands in it, so it works back to those cargo pants. If you bought the cargos, that's a perfect top to pair back to it.
There it is. This is the one your mom, I believe, is in. This is the one you said is a little bit more of the animal striping, which is such a unique and abstract twist on it with the subtleties of the naturals and the nudes and the soft blushes. The one that everybody's all over is this beautiful blue. This one is, it's a dreamy combination. Tell us about these. What are these florals? They're so pretty.
It's just sort of like a little bit of a Jacobean floral. And then in the background, there's bits of Aztec and subtle animal print. So everywhere you look, there's something really unique, kind of bringing it together in an interesting kind of print marriage. And even though it's got the beiges and the olives and the teals, if you put a pair of the white ankle skimmers back to it, it just sort of gives it a little kind of a neutral pop. So this is actually one of my favorite prints, but this is the one that I go to. I love, again, did I mention I like black? It's perfect back to your black ankle skimmers. It kind of dresses it up a little bit if you want the above the waist, perfect little dressy zoom top, then I think this is a great print for you. And for those of you who just love really vibrant pops of color, this one here that has all of the berries and the teals and this really beautiful, intricate kind of paisley print, they're all differentiated, but the same easy, effortless shape with the feminine ruffles and the subtle little flounce on the shoulder. This season, we have a lot of puff shoulder details and ruffles on the shoulder, but I think this particular one with that subtle little framing that layers on top of the ruffle at the neckline is just the perfect way to give you some just really nice balance. It's flowy, but it's sort of constructed in a really feminine way.
Yeah, I love the flowiness of it. And thank you. I'm glad Andrea just turned for us, because you can see there's like 2 different layers of that flounciness to that cascading ruffle down the front. It just adds such a uniqueness to it, and it just, nothing restricts, nothing is too tight in an area. None of us really want anything tight right now. So it's just beautiful. This one is very popular, this super pretty soft blue. We do have all 3 choices, so if you want to get all 3, I wouldn't blame you one bit. The Concord Grape, we've got the Concord Grape Animal in the middle, the pink paisley right here, and then lastly we've got this beautiful blue, which is called Stellar Blue. Extra small through 3X, and again, $19 on a flex pay. $19.33, you choose the card, we'll get it off to you, you've got a month. And if you decide against it, no problem. We want you to be happy and come back for other things. But we do just love that you shop with us here, and I know it's such a treat to have those boxes or those packages waiting at your front door when you get home, or hearing that doorbell. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. The other thing is HSN card holders, you can add a 4th flex, and I think that makes this top somewhere around $14.50 to get yours. So there's your Stellar Blue, Concord Grape, or the pink paisley. Item is 724147, and that brings our time to an end. Karen, thank you so much. Fran, your mom, thank her as well for us if you can. And we really—
Thank you for having us.
A pleasure. We look forward to the next time around. Keep doing such great work. We appreciate you guys. All right, guys. Also, in the meantime, check out hsn.com. Just type in democracy. There's a lot more that we have we didn't get to feature in 1 hour. But if you love that technology, Absolution, between the booty lift and that front mesh panel, there's from shorts and there's capris. Oh, I love those camos. Those are, as you can see, customer picks. Lots of cool choices. Some shorter, some longer, but all about your fit and